Hey, all right, let's do this. I am, as you probably know, starting an 80-day program tomorrow, and I went through all the phases of, I don't know, maybe like the phases of grief, like denial, and then, anxiety. And I am now ready. I am ready to do this. I just want to let you know, because like a lot of people look at, somebody like me and think we have it all together. We don't. We really don't, but we do it anyways. That's the difference. So I planned everything out that I'm going to be making, and I have to disappoint you. It's not going to take very long. We won't be hanging out for a long time today because I decided to, like, especially at the beginning of something like this, to just keep it freaking simple, okay? So here's what I'm going to be making. I have a couple notes here. I will make a dressing that I'm going to be using forever and then replace it when it's done. I'm not confident in this recipe, but I'm going to report back. It will be overnight oats, but like pumpkin. So like a pumpkin parfait, overnight oats thing. If it turns out amazing, it's going to be, basic white chick heaven. If not, I'll let you guys know, and we just don't talk about it anymore. And I'll replace it with something else. So that's the plan. The next thing, I'm not really prepping it because there's nothing to prep, but my lunch is going to be tacos probably every day. And I'm using, for my protein, I'm using Zeitan. And the cool thing about Zeitan is you do not have to cook it. You can. It's fun. It tastes good when you do, but also tastes good when you don't. So I'm saving myself a shitload of time, and I just won't cook it. I'll just, it doesn't have to be heated to be safe to eat. So I'm just going to throw that on there as is and be happy and go about my day. There we go. Then we have a snack, so I'm going to be cutting up some carrots. That's about it. And I'm going to be prepping some sweet potato and some Brussels sprouts. And then dinner is going to be a salad, again, with Zeitan on it, and some apples, and the dressing. It's so simple. Like, it's not hard, and I know reading this out, but it's a lot of food. Like, I have to measure it out with these containers, and it's so much freaking food. Like, it's not even funny. Okay, so let me get started. I'm going to start with the stuff that goes in the oven. If you are looking for, like, a exact recipe, I'm not the one, okay, but I'm going to show you what I do. So basically, for the pumpkin parfaits, I'm going to need to roast the pumpkin. So I'm just going to take this, throw all of it in here. Oven is preheated to hot. I don't know, like, how much was it? Like maybe 375-ish. Who knows? And this is pre-cut, pre-washed because I'm lazy AF, okay? So this is what it is. So I'm just gonna be roasting these. I'm not doing anything with these because I'm not confident in the recipe and I'm scared. So I'm not touching these with anything. Actually, that's a lie. I'm gonna put cinnamon on it. Cinnamon and nutmeg. Because if you like pumpkin spice latte, cinnamon and nutmeg is your best friend. So let me find that. I'm like so unprepared for this. Cinnamon, no, that's curry. Ooh, that would be horrible. Got nutmeg. Where's my cinnamon? I came completely unprepared. All right, I'll be seasoning this a little bit later, it appears. I got the nutmeg. You use nutmeg gentle. Gentle with a nutmeg. This is a very potent spice. Very gentle with this, okay? Like, I'm using like 2 pinches for the whole pan. Man, I would really like some. There would no idea where it is. There it is. Cinnamon. You can go heavy-handed with this stuff. All right. So there we go. And that goes in the oven. First thing done. As you can tell, I'm like super lazy in the kitchen. And my favorite thing in the world is this thing right here. It's a Ninja food processor because I'm not cutting anything by hand. I'm just throwing stuff in there and then it chops it to perfection in 2 seconds and I don't have to worry about it. So that's pretty cool. Next thing, we are going to cook these. Do you bake these? Bake these. The sweet potatoes in the oven. And again, I'm being like super lazy. I'm going to cut these in half so that they cook a little bit faster. I'm going to put them on there. I'm not doing anything else. And then when they're done baking, I'm just going to like peel them out of their, what is that called? Out of their shell. It's called, is it? No, skin in English, isn't it? All right. So we're like halfway done with the prep. It's like, if it takes forever, I can't do it. Oh, I want to talk to you about something. I noticed that I kept telling myself, no, not myself, I kept telling other people, like, you know, yeah, I'm following this portion system, but I'm using the app that comes with it where you just like kind of track along as you go. And I said that I was doing that because I'm such a free spirit and I just can't follow a meal plan. And then I was listening to myself. I was like, hold up, what did I just said that I'm such a free spirit that I can't do something. And I had to check myself. I was like, no, if I'm such a free spirit and I want to follow a damn plan, I'm going to follow a plan. So here I am. All right, so next up, we have these. We're going to put the Brussels sprout also cleaned and ready to go. And I'm actually going to toss these. Let me measure these out real quick so that I use the appropriate amount. So that's 1 serving. Can you eat these raw? I don't know. Oh, no, that's not it. Where did I put it? I just had it. There we go. So that's 1. 2. And that's 3. All right, there we go. So that means I know that these are 3 servings. So I will be using 3 spoons because every time I eat these, they're going to be roasted and together with some oil. So I get to toss these in 3 spoons. 1, oops, 2, 3. That was 3. And I'm going to throw some pepper on these. Where is it? That's not it. Where's my pepper? Oh, there we go. Actually, let's do fresh ground. If you have any questions as I'm doing this, just let me know. So some pepper. And let me throw some garlic on it. All right. Just a little bit. Yeah, that's good. So this is going to be amazing. Where's my spoon going? Nobody knows. Alright. So tossed in oil, pepper, and garlic. And I'm going to put these on here too. So I know these are 3 portions, and then this one I'm going to have to measure out after it's done cooking. I'll put that in the oven too. And my guess is it's going to take about maybe 45, maybe 30, 35 minutes for that to cook all the way through. So I'm going to check back on these in 30. So done and done and done. I'm just going to go ahead and make the dressing first, because I'm actually going to follow a recipe for once. All right, so we have a 1/2 cup of yogurt for this dressing. This is, let's see, this is a soy-based one. I also have a coconut-based one over here. I'm excited to see how this is going. It's going to be like a mustard vinaigrette type of thing. Is that a thing on a yogurt base? All right, there's 1/2 cup-ish. We got the mustard, 3 tablespoons. And like I said, I'll be using this light throughout the whole time I'll be doing this. Let me get in there. This doesn't fit. Alright, 3 tablespoons-ish of this. This is to taste because this is a free food on the plan, so it's really kind of up to you what you want to do with this. I wish I had music playing, but Facebook has been so stupid about this, and I'm not going to get my account shut down over some music. I'm sorry. I know it was much more fun last time when we could listen to some jams. And I should have done that. Oh, that's spicy. Ooh. Okay. What else? We have agave to sweeten it a little bit. It's supposed to be tablespoons, but I'm going easy on this because the plan is a lot more strict than the other one was. Oh, that's still spicy. All right, and then a 1/4 cup of extra virgin olive oil. I'll be using grapeseed. How much did I say? 1/4? Which one's a 1/4 cup? Let's see, that one's full. Let me see if I find another one. There we go. So I've been doing this for a while, so by now I know my containers really well. So yes, measure it out exactly, but eventually you kind of get in the groove of things and you know. Okay, I'm going to blend this up with some pepper, and I wish I had some fresh herbs here. Like I would put some sage in it, maybe some rosemary to really make it amazing. So if you have that, put it in, definitely. All right, there we go. My dog chewed this up, but it still works. So I'm really happy about this. Like, I tried it earlier. Alright, it's gonna be so good. Alright, cover your ears, earmuffs. I wonder if this is gonna turn out like a ranch type? I don't know. What does ranch taste like? I never... Alright, let's taste it. This is super thick. I might have to like dumb that down with some water. Water is so good. Okay, it's going in the fridge. Yo, that is good. Oh, I'm an idiot. I know what it's so. Alright, because I forgot my favorite dip. This is good by itself, just so we know. But I know why it's so thick because I forgot a whole ingredient. Balsamic vinegar. It's not a vinaigrette if there's no balsamic vinegar in it. Now again, this is a free food, so you can go to taste. It's gonna be even better. And now it won't close anymore. Wait. Like, if you want perfection, this is not the place to be. Just a heads up. If you want delicious food, though. Fun fact, I actually like really don't like cooking like that, but I love eating. So there's that. Let's see. This is so good. Oh my god. So I have my dressing done for the whole week. I'm gonna start. I'm not gonna keep you guys here until all this stuff is done in the oven. I'm just gonna cut up some lettuce. Gonna cut up some carrots. And I'm going to start layering those parfaits. I'm not confident in these at all, like seriously. But I'm hopeful that they're gonna work out and taste amazing. So we have our carb, our protein is going in there. I'm about to make a mess. Ooh, okay. And then as soon as the pumpkin comes out, I'm going to put that in there too. And then another teaspoon of, I don't know yet. I could do a teaspoon of agave, a little less, probably more like a half a teaspoon. Or I could do peanut butter because that's amazing with everything. What do you think? You think pumpkin parfait and peanut butter goes together? I'm going to try it. I'm going to make 2 and we're about to find out. And that's really it. I'm going to continue and cut up some lettuce, cut up some carrots. And that's really it. That's how easy it is. How long have we been on? I can't tell. Maybe like 15, 20 minutes. And all that chopping I'm about to do is going to take like another 10. And I'll be eating for 3 days from this. So yeah, if you feel that you don't have time to eat healthy or you don't have time to do prep, yes you do, because it's going to save you a shit ton. Like I'm about to be done with the whole thing in under an hour because I'm keeping it so simple, and I won't be cooking again for 3 days. So that's amazing. And there was this other thing I want to tell you, but I forgot. So yeah, I'm going to make sure I upload this to YouTube as well, so that, you know, you guys can catch it if you want to over there. And I'm going to post my completed prep as soon as I'm done here. So probably in about a half an hour. I'm going to have to let this cook in the oven, bake. And yeah, I'm going to let you guys see exactly what I'm putting in my fridge once I'm done prepping everything. All right. So thank you so much for checking this out. And I hope it helped. Like, I know a lot of people are going like really crazy with their meal plans, or they feel like they need to like make all this, you know, crazy elaborate stuff, but it's really not that hard. You can like keep it freaking simple and get ridiculous results. And you also don't have to cut anything out. You don't have to cut out whole whole food groups. You're gonna eat all of the things you just have to commit to doing it. And I'm really, like, I was in a bad slump for the last couple. I can cut up some lettuce while Tony does this. I was like in a really bad slump for like the last almost half a year now. Like I started kind of slipping beginning of the year, and then it just like kept getting, just kept like sliding more and more into old habits. And right now I'm at a place, like I'm at my highest weight since losing all of my weight. I lost 90 total, and I just gained some back, and I'm not happy about it. And I'm like, this group that I'm in right now came exactly at the right time for me. Like I kept like half-ass committing, and just, I was kind of winging it. And there's the thing, we have Mom Bear Autumn in the group, and she was like, if you want to do it your way, that's completely fine, but just know that if you do it your way, you will get your results. And if your results are freaking amazing, don't change a thing. But if you want the results that we can guarantee, you need to do it this way. Okay? So, I mean, we're not, nobody is shaming anybody for doing anything a certain way. If it works for you, that is fantastic. Just know, if you want the kind of results that you are going to see me get, over here with the damn knife, that you're going to see me get in, it's going to start showing in a couple of weeks. Actually, like, my body responds pretty fast. Probably going to start showing in a couple of days. But like, when you see me in March, don't be telling me, oh, I wish I would have started with, no, you start right now. Like, I'm going to be looking freaking amazing, and I'm going to be feeling strong, and I'm going to be feeling confident, and I'm going to be healthy AF. And I don't want you to be the one that's like in my most like, oh man, I wish I could have. Like, we all have to prioritize what's important to us. If you go to Starbucks, twice a week, you can do what I do. Like, if money is an issue for you, if you go to Starbucks twice a week, you can afford this. If you smoke, you can afford this. If you eat out, once a month, you can afford this. It's about priorities, and it's about, you know, understanding the massive value that you get when you work with me. Because like I can give you everything that you need to do this, but you are the one that's going to have to commit, and then at the end of the day, that's going to have to walk the walk. Like I'll be on your ass, like I can do that for you, and I can make sure you have everything, but you have to walk the walk. You have to decide, and you have to commit. And if you feel, just I get really riled up about this because I see people, and like I said, I'm not bashing anybody's decision. And you know, if what you do works for you, then that's great. But I freaking hate to see when people get ripped off in the process. Period. Like I see people who are like, yeah, well, you know, I'm gonna be doing this and that, and I was like, you are about to sign up for something where you get a lot less for a lot more money. Like, so yeah, I have such a severe helper syndrome. Like I want to help everybody all the freaking time, and when I see people that choose a different route where they get less, that just makes me like, you know, like I don't give a fuck if you go with anybody else, that is fine. But if you are getting ripped off in the process, that gets to me. All right, so lettuce is cut up. I have these carrots left, and that's literally it. This is it. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and go hang out. I don't know. There's nothing left for me to do here, really. So I hope this helped a little bit. I know, you know, if you're not having these in front of you and you don't have your plan written out, it might look a little crazy. Or like, what the hell is she doing? But like, if that's you wondering, but you know that you're going to want those results that I'm going to get, and that the people that are in my group with me are going to get, just ask, man. Just ask me, and we can chat, and we can see if this is for you. Okay? So hit me up. Let me know. Drop me some comments. Ask me some questions, and I will report back with this crazy recipe and let you guys know how if I like it a lot, I'm going to put it in the recipe mailer. If you don't know how to get on the recipe mailer, you can ask me to. All right? Just talk to me. I don't bite. All right? So I'm going to go finish up, and I hope this was helpful.